Imagine a casino where transparency, security, and fairness are a priority. Today we're diving into the world of decentralized finance with an amazing platform that's changing the rules on what's possible. Welcome back to KvltDeFi, the channel where we discover the most innovative tech and protocols in DeFi, especially on PulseChain. The announcement of PulseChain back in 2021 set the Hex community ablaze with ideas. Many of those who knew what blockchains need to survive and thrive got their thinking caps on, got the writing pads out, and they got to work. When Richard Hart announced to everyone that forking Ethereum will bring with it the largest crypto airdrop in history, Jacob and his team knew that there was a huge opportunity just been presented and it had to be taken advantage of. Every wallet that was copied across onto PulseChain was going to come with all of the copies of all the ERC tokens that came with it. And then so came the ideas for PulsePot. Gambling games are probably some of the oldest games known to humanity, and the demand for gambling has never gone away. The sacrifice round raised over $3.5 million, and it was ready in about 9 months, but PulseChain wasn't. The decision to launch on the Binance Smart Chain was made as BNB Pot, while we all waited around for PulseChain. So skip forward 18 months, PulseChain is ready, and PulsePot was ready to go. At the time of this video, PulseChain is around 7 weeks old, and it's growing strong. The total hard cap supply at launch was 1 million tokens. Now that million was split into 3 different ways. So 800,000 tokens went immediately to the original sacrifice set. 100,000 of those tokens went to the team wallet, and the remaining tokens went to what we call the participation phase. Depending on the dollar value bet in every game, a certain amount of what we call wrapped PLSP, the participation phase tokens, are given out as a bonus to the winners or losers depending on that game. In PulsePot, there's no houses in traditional casinos. It's the players and the stakers that are the house, because 100% of the fees that are generated from playing the games directly go back to buying PLSP tokens off the DEX and then burning those tokens out of existence. The constant buybacks after every game is played, plus all the players entering the games, plus all the payouts from the winnings from all the games, create a hell of a lot of transactions for the blockchain. So that's what's keeping validators very happy. Fees are only taken from the winners of each game, and they start at 3% and work their way down depending on how many tokens that individual player has staked away in the protocol. Players can reduce their fees generated from every game based on the amount of tokens that they have staked away in the protocol. It starts at 3%, and depending on how many you have staked away, you can get that fee reduced all the way down to 1.5%. As of right now, 45% of all the tokens in circulation are currently staked away. That therefore decreases any potential sell pressure and overall benefits everyone in the protocol. Let's look at PulsePot and some of the games. Something to remember is that PulsePot at its core is just a series of smart contracts which pits players versus players in a decentralized way. The UI, as you can see, is sleek, user-friendly, and loaded with features designed to enhance the gaming experience. So you can see, as soon as you get to the site, you'll see we're on the jackpot game. The jackpot game is a wheel that is activated once 2 individual wallets enter a value in the smart contract, and then a 3-minute counter starts. Once the counter gets down to 0, a winner will be chosen. During the 3 minutes, there's no limit to how many players can enter the pot, and there's no maximum value as to what they can enter into that round. The front end assigns a color to each player, and it shows the percentage of the pot controlled by each of the players according to how big or small that color is. If you have staked PLSP, one of the features here, if you have more than 100 staked away, it allows you to choose an individual name for your own wallet, and you can also pick your own color. Pretty cool feature. At the end of the 3 minutes, the wheel spins and it shows who has won. Now, looking under the wheel, we can see that people bet with a number of different tokens. So for example, in this round, somebody is betting with Pulse. Some people are playing with Incentive token. Some people are playing with CST, which is the Coast stablecoin. And then we have the wrapped PLSP as the bonus for this round. 15,689 rounds have so far been played in the past 7 weeks since launch. By clicking on the transaction link button on each round, you can actually see on the Explorer that round has pretty much been paid out almost instantly. With PulsePot, every bet, every spin is recorded on chain, ensuring that a level playing field is there for all of the players. One of the best things with PulseBot is there's no house, there's no sign-ups, there's no deposits. It's literally you just play and you win or lose. Hovering over the fee, we can see that that amount was taken from the winner that will be used straight to buy back and burn PLSP. If we click on the burn button on the left-hand side, we can see that so far in these 7 weeks, 18,000 tokens have been burned out of circulation. And then we can see that that is actually 1.8% of the total 1 million supply that we started with. So we can see the remaining tokens that are available are 981,000. This number is going down all day, every day. If we scroll down even further, we can get to the accepted tokens tab. The accepted tokens tab, pretty much, these are all the tokens that you can play in the games with. So we can see we have Pulse, Hex, PulseX, PLSP, our native token, the incentive token, USDL, the loan stablecoin, Watt token, 9-inch, Mintra, loan, Atropa, thank you Richard Hart, tier, the stablecoin from Coast, the Zero Knowledge, Tornado Cash Fork, Mr. Halarski and his Nope token, and even Teddy Bear. One of the benefits of being able to use various tokens when you play the games is that the winner of every round gets all of the tokens that are in that bag at that time. So what a wonderful way of spreading awareness of new projects around the blockchain to all its holders. We'll leave that there for today. If you found this video useful, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know we're going to drop our next video. Please remember, nothing I say should be considered financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Also, remember, this is crypto. Don't risk what you're not willing to lose. Do your own research and make your own decisions. Next time we'll check out more of the games and see what's been burned. If you'd like to have a guess on what's been burned before the next video, leave a comment down below and we'll see who was right.